For years, Oumuamua asterisk was nothing more than a whisper in astronomy. A strange traveler crossing our solar system, a visitor that didn't belong here. First detected in 2017, it moved like nothing we had ever seen. Its speed was too high, its rotation too chaotic, its form too unnatural. It had no glowing tail, no dust cloud, none of the signs we associate with comets. And yet, as it drifted away into deep space, it accelerated. No known force could explain that. No natural process matched its behavior. It came, it moved, and then it left, quickly, silently, without explanation. Theories poured in like wildfire. A comet without gases. An asteroid torn from another star system. A fragment of something unknown. Or perhaps, something built. But before any answers could settle, Oumuamua was gone, slipping past the reach of every telescope we had. The mystery quieted. Curiosity faded. The world moved on. Until now. Recently, a faint signal was detected, soft, rhythmic, and deliberate. It came from the exact region of space where Oumuamua would be if it had continued on its path. Not a burst of noise. Not random static. A pattern. A transmission. This was not a request for help. It was not a distress beacon. It was something much more unsettling, an intentional signal that appeared to mimic part of the message we once sent aboard the Voyager spacecraft. A distorted echo of the words, "hello from the children of planet Earth." But the tone was altered, stretched, slowed, as though played back by something unfamiliar with how human speech should sound. It wasn't just heard. It was remembered. Scientists across the globe rushed to examine the transmission. Its structure was filled with mathematical patterns, prime numbers, harmonic spikes, and waveforms unlike any known technology. It wasn't just communication. It suggested memory, recognition, observation. And then came the second discovery. A faint thermal signature was detected near the origin of the signal. Not bright, not obvious, but moving, traveling along a trajectory that mirrored Oumuamua's path. Same direction. Same velocity. Same eerie silence. Whatever this object was, it was smaller and colder, almost like a shadow traveling behind something older. If Oumuamua was not alone, then maybe it never came alone. The deeper scientists searched, the more unsettling the picture became. Archived telescope data from years before 2017 revealed faint traces of other similar objects, 3 at minimum, passing quietly through the outer reaches of our solar system. They went unnoticed at the time, dismissed as glitches or insignificant space debris. But now, with updated tracking and analysis, the patterns aligned. They came from the same direction. They behaved the same way. And they left no trace behind. Someone, or something, had been here before. More than once. And then, suddenly, the open flow of research stopped. Telescope access was restricted. Data servers hosting sky survey archives were quietly locked. Discussion forums emptied overnight. Researchers were instructed to route all findings through private review boards. The silence was immediate and unsettling. If we were simply observing a harmless rock, there would be no reason to hide anything. Something bigger was being protected or controlled. But the most disturbing revelation came from a leaked trajectory model. When mapped forward in time, not just in relation to our Sun, but through the motion of the Milky Way, Oumuamua and the second object were not drifting apart. They were converging. Both were heading toward a region of space known for gravitational distortions, radio shadows, and unexplained voids. A place without stars. A place we avoid looking into. It didn't appear random. It looked like a rendezvous. If these objects were scouts, couriers, or probes, then they were not simply passing by. They were gathering, holding position, and returning to something, or someone, waiting far beyond our reach. We once believed we were searching for voices in the universe. But perhaps we were the ones being observed, measured, and recorded from the moment our first signals left Earth. Oumuamua did not just pass through our solar system. It left behind a message. A reminder. A sign that we are not isolated in the dark. And now, something out there knows we